I know this is like the most random thing, but I wanted to try to play some Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox One, or rather Xbox Series X today. I completely forgot that I upgraded to the Xbox fridge. Update requires restart. Fantastic. We all have to deal with it. What I really wanted to do was turn off crossplay to see how alive Modern Warfare 2 is on Xbox. Because for unknown reasons, a lot of the old Call of Duty games are actually just unplayable on Xbox. And it's not because there's not enough players or because the games are hacked. It's because for unknown reasons, the matchmaking is just broken. I wanted to talk about that a little bit while playing Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox Series X. How do you get 120 hertz? I have it on PS5.
I need it.
TV and display options. Refresh rate. Oh, 120. Boom! Oh, is it gonna goof this recording? Wait. Confirm change. Yep, keep the new resolution. Oh. Oh, wait, it downgraded me. Why did you do that? Sure, okay, well, we're sticking at 4K, I guess. I could go back to 1440p, but it's all good. Why does it seem laggier now? No, I think we're good. Actually, you know what? I should probably just do some regular tier 1. I still need to work on these long shots. But yeah, man, I really don't know what happens to Call of Duty on Xbox. Like, obviously, as you guys know, my first ever Call of Duty game was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare on the Xbox 360. And I pretty much played nothing but Xbox Call of Duty up until roughly Black Ops 3. Because that was the first Call of Duty game where Xbox was starting to get a significantly worse experience. And even around that time, I was kind of transitioning to playing on PS4. I mean, I really only played on PlayStation for the new map packs, like the new DLC at the time. But by the time Infinite Warfare was out, I was transitioned off of Xbox. Mostly playing on PlayStation, and obviously now, I mean, I'm mostly playing on either PC or PlayStation, depending on who I'm playing with. I know that obviously there's still gonna be a lot of people playing on Xbox, but I don't know why you would really want to. I understand if you don't want to have to pay for a different platform, or if all your friends still play on Xbox, then, you know, that's totally fine. But aside from that, if you have the choice, I don't know why you'd pick Xbox. But what also makes this really interesting is the fact that Microsoft wants to acquire Activision, which means that they would acquire Call of Duty. What's gonna happen then? Like, are we gonna see a bunch of people move to Xbox? And are they gonna prioritize fixing a lot of the older Call of Duty games on Xbox? There's a big part of me that believes that they're not going to do anything about the older games. Because that's old news, and they don't really have much of an incentive to fix it. Although I wish they would. Also, man, I do not miss going for platinum. Holy shit. But you know, that's what's so weird. Like, even playing Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox One, I can tell that things are a little bit more janky. This game doesn't feel like it's running at a true 60 FPS. And we know that the Xbox Series X is more than capable of doing it. I feel like the game was intentionally not optimized for this console. And that's not me trying to make fun of Xbox. That's me trying to prove a point that the game doesn't run the way it should, and that it should be actually fixed. I know there's people that get, like, really upset about that. Like, don't make fun of the Xbox. Wait, hold on, we got a beautiful flank here. Look at that amazing flank. It's over. Did I get kill cam? I got play. Oh man, I feel bad. I let the teammate die on the reload. But at least I still got him. I went 9-3 for joining late. That was amazing. What's it looking like? Okay, 8 more. 8 more long shits. Let's go. You know, I just realized it could be my eyes playing tricks on me. Like, if I kept the 120 hertz refresh rate, that could potentially help the frame rate, although it is going to downgrade it to 1440p. It's just strange, man. On PS5, I can play at 4K 120 hertz. Obviously, on PC, I'm playing at the highest possible settings, 4K 144. Maybe I am just more accustomed to that experience. This doesn't feel like a true 60. This feels like 45 FPS. To me, at least, it just really feels like an in-between of 30 to 60 FPS. Good lord. Well, I mean, at least they're going for long shits. I have my chance. Come on. Let's get him. Let's get him. Come on. Come back. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Come back. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. The Chimera's got like this weird recoil at long range where it kicks up to the right. It can be a little tough to hit those long shots, but I'm getting them. I kind of missed the camo grinds. It went by way too fast, and I was casually doing it too. I mean, the only one that I was actually kind of like going really hard on was Polyatomic, getting all the headshots, because I thought that I was still gonna have more to do after getting that camo unlocked. I thought that you'd have to get like a bunch of kills to get Orion, but no, it just instantly unlocked. Completely threw me off. So here I am, having nothing to do on the game. There you go. Come on, buddy, I know you're coming back up. Thank you.
I'm your guardian angel. Cool voice lines.
I don't even know what I'm shooting at. Shoot back at the bullets. I got a hit marker. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, aside from Call of Duty kind of being sort of dead on Xbox, I guess we could also talk about Season 2 for this game. For Warzone 2, at least, they're bringing back 1v1 Gulag, which is pretty decent. We haven't heard nearly as much about Season 2 multiplayer. The most we initially got was that leak of the map being Castle and like a couple other things, but I really hope all that information is wrong. I really hope Season 2 is nothing like that. Maybe that's why they're delaying it 2 weeks. I don't know if they're going to be making like significant gameplay changes, or maybe they're going to be changing up the content. But I think a lot of people saw the Season 2 leak and they're just like, No, please, no. Why is this what we're getting? My brother in Christ, we just got Castle in Vanguard. And Vanguard was a dookie game, so it was kind of a waste, honestly. And even if it was wasted on Vanguard, I don't want to see it come back in Modern Warfare 2 to try to have, like, some kind of triumphant return. No. The community has been begging for OG Modern Warfare 2 maps to make it into this game. And if we're not getting that, we'd like to see them bring in some brand new maps, because I actually like the maps in this game. Hotel, Albagra, Farm 18, they're actually decent maps. I appreciate what they tried to do as Arquois, but that's really one of the only maps I can say that I don't really like playing all that much. The rest of the base maps in Modern Warfare 2 aren't that bad though. So if they bring out more new maps, that's totally fine. But if they're not gonna do that, I would at least like to see some OG Modern Warfare 2 maps come into the game, especially because they're points of interest in Warzone 2. Aside from that, some new game modes would be good, or at least bring back some party games. With Modern Warfare 2019 Season 1, they brought in Infected, we already had a party game, and we don't have any party games in this game. There's nothing really like casual and fun to play in Modern Warfare 2. I wouldn't mind some gun game. I like gun game.
Wasn't gonna let that slide. Wasn't gonna let that slide. Wasn't gonna... Oh, I'm not letting you slide.
Oh, shit, I died. I know that people want to see movement changes as well. Maybe reduce the ADS time for a lot of these guns. I think what really hurts the pacing in this game is the fact that most attachments give you movement penalties and just make you slower. You should be able to customize your guns and get advantages without having to completely be penalized. Also, wow, phenomenal aim. Oh boy. I can't aim with an Xbox controller. I just can't anymore. Look at my accuracy. Bro, I wish this fucking game mode had kill feeds, dude. I just went in with the headshots. That was amazing. But we'll never know what kind of headshot feed it was, man. Granted, it's not like a super major thing, but I think a lot of us would like to see the kill feed be improved and also have a kill feed in tier 1. It can't be that hard, man. On top of a lot of people wanting regular Call of Duty hardcore back in the game, but I mean, part of me wants to be like, oh, I think we're getting too demanding at that point. But at the same time, every Call of Duty game has launched with hardcore, and it's just really strange that they decided to ignore it entirely for this game. We gotta get them some Q-tips or something. They can't hear us when it comes to stuff like that. But the last thing I want to mention, even though this video is mostly about, like, Xbox Call of Duty, one thing that I've seen that's really strange is seeing people say that you can't complain about the game or that you can't criticize it or give ideas and that you need to just shut up and accept the game and just play it. Regardless of whether a game is bad or average or good, why would you not want the community to give suggestions or provide feedback on how to make the game an even better experience? That just seems so off to me. I got platinum, but now it's also been counting my headshots this whole time. Oh wait. Oh, that was all. I got 16 headshots in that match. Oh. But yeah, man, I just wanted to make that a point because when this game first dropped, I was really enjoying it. I was having a lot of fun. But I still had feedback and suggestions and things to say that hopefully Infinity Ward could intake and then use that information to improve the game. That's when I was really enjoying the game. I'm at a point now where I still like the game, but I'm definitely not playing it nearly as much as I was before. I obviously don't hate this game, but I'm gonna give some feedback to make the game more playable and increase the replay value, because that's what the game is severely lacking right now. At least from the perspective of someone like me who's been playing a lot. I mean, look, I've got over 6.5 days, and that's just on multiplayer. I've already put a week of my life into this game, bro. I think I know what I'm talking about. What is the zoom in? Also, as far as it goes for COD being kind of dead on Xbox, I pulled out my copy of Modern Warfare 3. You'll see this on basically every physical copy of an old COD game, but I wanted to bring this up. Where is it on the back? It always says this on the back of the games. Yeah, it says Activision makes no guarantees regarding the availability of online play and may modify or discontinue online service in its discretion without notice, including, for example, ceasing online service for economic reasons due to a limited number of players continuing to make use of the service over time. So basically what this is saying, granted this is just one example, but Activision is basically saying here that they can choose to modify or completely discontinue online service for old COD games. Now what doesn't make sense is that I've seen comments from you guys saying that on PS3, a lot of the servers are actually still active and you can matchmake no problem. But for some reason, the Xbox 360 and on Xbox One with backwards compatibility, the matchmaking is just broken for certain games like COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1. I'm not too sure about BO2, but it typically gets worse as you go further back in the Call of Duty catalog of games. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but you guys already know, I'm not gonna buy a PS3 and all of the old Call of Duty games just to go back and play them. That's silly. Even if I have the money, I have to pour in so much time re-grinding the games. This is exactly why when it comes to these old COD games, I'm on PC, I'm doing modded clients like XLabs, Plutonium. They have unlock all commands and I can just play on there, and there's still people playing. I'm not going back and doing all that progression again, even if the games are still alive on PS3. That's not where I started playing Call of Duty, and that just seems weird anyway. I'd rather go back to where I had all of my progression, all of my unlocks, my levels, my camos. That's what I grew up with. I don't know why I would try to recreate that on PlayStation. And on top of that, they should really just fix the matchmaking because everyone who owns these games cannot play. And since this is the case, I figured at the end of this video, I would also mention that I'm going to be hosting Black Ops 3 Revival Day. It's going to be next Friday, January 27th, all day, every single platform. You can play any game mode you want to. It's going to be a massive Call of Duty community event dedicated to bringing everyone back on Black Ops 3 and enjoying and experiencing the game for a whole day. Any kind of news about it or information I'll be posting about on Twitter, on the main channel, Merc Music. So I just figured I'd mention that at the at the end of this video as well. It is sad to see that a lot of the older Call of Duty games on Xbox have matchmaking issues and are essentially dead. But man, I grew up with these games. I fucking love these games. And even if Activision wants to make their own decision to modify or discontinue the service, we can still band together as a community and repopulate these games and bring them back to life. So yeah, man, with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play a little bit of Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox Series X. If you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see some more videos like this one, make sure to drop a like. I'll see you guys later.